Okay, let's begin to talk. Uh, Sometimes when things don't work out the way we think that they should work out, and I know everybody in the bed sleep, so they can get the replay. We understand that a lot of times we don't get along. It's like sometimes when you come together or when you are together, there is an enemy. There is a person that cause havoc. Then it begin 2 or 3 people. Then it's 4 people. It's just like it was uh in 2000 maybe 17, if I could say that. It started with a murder of a young lady, a young girl. Then next minute, know after that passed, then what? Then people got into it. You had your friends, your enemy, you jump back and forth over here, over there. And then it began to be, now this is the year what, 2023? And it seemed like the same thing again. It's like on a merry-go-round. Go around and around and around. When do you get off? When do you let go? Some people left, some people stayed. Some people left and then came back under troll accounts. Some people changed their name to protect the innocent. That's why a lot of times when I talk and you say Eric who, it's just like on TV. Names are changed to protect the innocent. Subliminal is here to protect the innocent and the guilty. You see, we can't apologize and call ourselves cool and then turn right back around and start arguing about stupid stuff, about people having opinions. People have a right to have opinions. Okay? You got somebody that turns on you because everybody has a different opinion. And you don't like that person because they talking to somebody you don't like. And you feel that that person said that stuff about them, now they friend. I don't think it's no friendship, but that's how it's been. 2 women has been like that, back and forth. But one just telling it like it is. That's all it is. One telling it like it is. And I hate to say say it. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I hate to say. I like to stand on right. Everybody deserves a chance. Who are you? Who are you to tell somebody who not to talk to? If you don't like it, you have a right not to listen. But when you keep it going on and on and on, then the problem becomes it gets worse. And then that individual feel like, God, Lee, we was just cool the other day. We was just cool. And it may seem like when you apologize, it was nothing, it was in vain. Everybody has a right to their opinion. If you don't like somebody's belief, opinion, that's on you. Yes, you can tell them, no, I don't like the way you think. I don't like what you said. I didn't appreciate what you said. If you like that person, by all means, I'm not going to stop you from liking anybody. If we know our friends are jacked up, you got to tell them. You said, why I got to tell them? Because you ask yourself, is your enemy telling the truth? on your friend. Sometimes you hate to say it, but you have to tell your friend. But then when you tell your friend, some friends like, man, look, you with them. Oh man, you with them. You call somebody a flip-flop. Oh well, by all means, you call them a flip-flop, then you gotta ask yourself, are you a flip-flop? You can't, because see, when you come to your chat, a lot of times you insulting, going off, talking bad about somebody. Where is the uplifting in your chat room? Where is the uplifting in your household, in your real life? Let's look at the positive. What did God tell you? We get offensive all the time because somebody else is speaking on something that you don't like. Man up, woman up, swallow it, suck it up, grow up. If you don't like it, keep it a buck. Don't be on the YouTube. You ain't got nothing. You ain't doing nothing with yourself. But now if you got a career, a good job, tend to that more than you do on YouTube. Now, I was serious about what I said, yeah. Don't say you of God and then you smoking blunts, cursing, talking sexual. Then people don't respect you. If God is doing something for you in your life and you're accepting it, then you have to keep going toward God. That means sometimes you got to sometimes get on them knees and ask God to help me. If you got trouble when you get into YouTube or Instagram or any of these apps, then that ought to tell you something. Well, I need to back up and get off these apps then. I need to get off these apps. I need to leave them alone because they're not doing no good for me in my life. If I know I'm in here on crack, cocaine, heroin, any drug, I know it's not doing me no good. Get off of it. You know that. Yes, it can be a habit. Then you need to ask somebody, can you help me? You need the help. I told y'all, you get a chance, study the book of Acts. You're going to see things. When you study, get you a dictionary and look up the word. When you study, it's going to take some time. Look, let me tell you something. This is not to knock nobody. If you are getting help, get that help. Don't be on YouTube because YouTube is not helping you. If somebody is on cocaine and they in a facility, encourage them. Keep lifting them up. If they talk bad to you, you can get off and pray for them. It'll hurt, yes, but pray for your enemy. You praise your enemy. You praise your friend. But you need to sometimes uplift your enemy. Meaning, hey man, that advice, the way you put it, I didn't like it, but it was the truth. They call it tough love. People's lives. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you for coming to the late night. Thank you for coming to the late night. Because when sometimes I feel like talking, Because it's like you said, you get on your live, you talk, you tell it. Y'all got good jobs, good careers. You could be uplifting somebody. Or God can take it away from you. He does what he wants. You can get a heart attack, you can get crippled, you can get a missing leg, you can do whatever. God gets tired of something, he's gonna let the devil do what he wants. But the devil got to get permission from God. Ask Job. But Job held on and got blessed in the end. Look at these different struggles these people went through. But y'all sitting there, you're arguing and mad because somebody else have a different opinion. Ask yourself, do you have a car? Do you have a job? Do you have a home? Some people are handicapped, got their own spot, and other folks don't have theirs. It's not knocking them, but it's getting them to see it's something you doing that ain't right. Because this person over here doing what they supposed to do, they got theirs. This lady, she can see out of one eye. She can barely hear and barely walk, but got her own. God got ways of blessing. We may not like it, but God got ways of blessing. There's a flood in Louisiana. Big flood. The man kept saying, and it was a story I heard, but in so many words, he kept saying he wanted help. He wanted God to help him. Here come the fire department. He said, oh, no, I don't want y'all. I don't want y'all. Here come the police. I don't want y'all. I don't want y'all. Said the man finally died and went before God. How come you didn't help me, Lord? I did, but you turned them away. See, your help can come from the person on YouTube that's trying to tell you what's right. But you want to play games to get views. And I bet y'all ain't getting paid as much as you think. I bet some of your membership ain't adding up what you think. If your money was that good, hey, People's Lounge, if the money was good, they would need a job. They wouldn't need a job at all. They don't think. All they want is fight, fight. If a person wants to forgive another YouTuber, let them. Because not long ago, you got into it with somebody else. Sometimes people team up and they go on panels. Just because you on my panel and we cool, we have a different outlook. Is that going to make you my enemy? Learn forgive and show them that you forgive. Sometimes don't respond to them. The more you don't respond to them, the more it hurts. Just because people, every time you look up, I gave this girl 1,000 chances. She keep doing the same thing. I'm tired of her. I'm gonna leave her alone. Okay, you did all that. How many times did Jesus say 7 times 70? You supposed to forgive. Yes, it hurts. The ones that went against me because of me in my chat, some of the people that's cool with me now, I got into it with. I never cussed them out, but they talk loud and talk bad to me. No, they never put their hands, they never came and started throwing hands. No, they just talking. That's all they doing is talking. You got some people can't get their own, they can't even get their own people in their chat. They have to get their own people from somebody else's chat. Talking about combining sectors. Oh, you just want to get somebody else's content over here. I don't even care about that. Shoot, I'm happy with what? 3 people in mine. People can sit in the bushes all they want. But if that person is trying to get some help, what they do, they leave, they go to another sector. They tired of it, they go to another sector. When you go to another sector, that's saying YouTube and people in real life, you don't go back and go off on a person that opened their doors to you and let you up on a panel. You don't do that. That's wrong. That is wrong. I ain't gonna never say nothing to you no more, Eric Brown. That's fine. That's fine. I ain't lost no sleep over no YouTube out here. I'm just saying. What's more important, the YouTubers or your own life? What's more important, working on a job, trying to feed your family, or these YouTubers? Hmm? If they stop monetizing, what you gonna do then? If they close down YouTube, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? You gonna go somewhere else and terrorize somebody? Think about it for a minute. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do jack. You gonna be here forever sitting up on YouTube, fussing and fighting, arguing, screaming, worrying about what somebody said about you. I'm tired of this person. They talking bad about me. Every time I look up, that's all they do is talk bad about me. Right. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna talk bad about you. You get mad, you get offensive. You don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear positive, you want to hear drama. And then when somebody go at you and start putting you out there, start putting your family pictures out there and start talking about stuff that you told them, that's the way it is. But you cool. But you get mad because that person don't say nothing to you. Good morning, foot soldier. That's people. That's how things go. You just mad because somebody do not recognize what you saying. Grow up. Grow up, people. Don't just sit there and just go off on each other because you got a different opinion. I got best friends out there. We have a different opinion. If you don't like Eric Brown, if there's a problem, you know what I do? I turn around and I don't call. I leave the phone right there, sitting there. Just saying. We don't sit there arguing back and forth, calling each other names. We have a different opinion about things. We don't always see each other. And when we do see each other, we have different opinion. I know where that person stand, they know where I stand at. But what y'all do? Y'all get in there to argue each other because somebody finally said this. Man, she said this and that. She said she gonna go this way and do this. And next minute I know she back doing the same thing. Okay then, she doing the same thing, then you keep praying. And if you don't want to pray for her, that's on you. But don't come out here and embarrass yourself. No, you don't need no education to talk or speak because you don't talk like everybody else. That's just the way it is. Some of these folks just get on here and they think they more than everything, and then it's just like somebody buy a new house and find out they lost their job. And that's another thing I want to talk about these rich, these wannabe rich people. Just because you make more money than everybody, and I'm gonna put it out here, whether you like it or not, okay? Just because you make more money than everybody, don't give you the right to try to check and talk and down somebody like you got it going on. Because I'm gonna tell you, for the rich people, they money work for them. You get me? Their own businesses. Them the rich people. Them the real rich. When you work and you got $1 million, that's all good. But once you stop working, that million gonna deplete. And what you gonna do? But with the rich people, beyond rich people, they money works for them. They ain't gotta do jack. If they feel like they come in, fire who they want to fire. Just saying. I mean, sometimes y'all pathetic. Really, some of y'all pathetic. Oh, hey, Monica, how you doing? Some of y'all are just very pathetic. Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do. I do care about y'all. Yes, I do. I care about the ones that had a whole lot to say about me. They can cuss me out all day. I care about them. I care about what happens to them. Oh, Eric, you care about Baton Rouge? Yeah, I care about Baton Rouge. Yes, I do. I care about was it LTG? I do care. No, I don't want them to die. No, I don't want to see them living on the street. But if you're doing bad stuff, it is what it is. Yeah, they can talk bad about Eric Brown. I care about everybody. The ones that didn't even want to have nothing to do with me, don't want to talk to me. That's fine. Eric Brown ain't kissing up to nobody. I'm just telling you who I am, the type of man I am, and how I was raised. You got a whole lot of money. you, you can have it today and lose it tomorrow. Just stop flogging like you got all this money. You got to show nobody what you got. A lot of folk get robbed that way. You ain't got to sit up there and show somebody, oh, girl, I got your snipe, brand new car. He bought me. Okay, whoop-de-doo. You still got to pay and get insurance on it, right? You spending money, right? Right. Oh, I got this house, and it's nice. Congratulations. Oh, you forgot something. You're going to have to pay them taxes because you really don't own it, right? Right. People make fun of you because you living in somebody's house. You paying the rent, ain't you? You doing what you supposed to. Let them talk. Let them talk. They talk about your children. Let them talk. It's a sad thing. It's a bad thing. You don't understand it, though. Really, don't understand it. Grown folk. Grown folk. Ooh, girl, I got this new dress. Okay. Nobody's jealous. Congratulations. But you don't throw it up in their face like you got it all and now, well, you ain't got it. You living in a low budget, low end apartment. But it's a roof over your head. See, when you get stuff and folks go broke trying to impress folks on YouTube. Girl, I got this new closet. Oh, look at this here. And so we're going to get this new room and look at this truck over here. My kids got their own business. They growing up and they doing this. But there's something wrong with them, ain't it? There's something wrong with them that you leaked out and people talking about them. The bad and the good, even the rich folks. Some of them lost their mind. They can't even go to some of them can't even go to a mall. Some, now they rich, but they not in the public. People don't know who they is. And be careful how you treat and dog and talk somebody to death. When you talk down to somebody, you don't know if that person is a human resource. You don't know that person rich and own a job. You don't know if that person is your boss. You working in their building, using their crayons, using their pencils, using their pencil sharpeners and their air conditioning, sitting in their desk. The bonus you get, it comes from them. God bless them to bless you. Some of them, I don't know why I'm doing this to this man. I don't know why I'm getting this. Then some of them don't like you. Like my grandmama said, she was a carpenter. She said the folk, which is the white man, he didn't like me. He didn't like me. No, he didn't like me. But he loved my work. I'm just saying. Ooh, y'all pathetic. I don't mean no harm. You know who you are. If somebody want to leave, let them leave. You go over there trying to mess up. How do you know what's going on over there? Because you went over there. Some people don't want that person to go nowhere. If folks want to go, let folks go. The only problem is forgiving. If they did it again, I know, forgive them. And keep it a buck. Sometimes you have to move away from them. If they need help, yes, I help them. Did nobody say that being a saint is easy? Did nobody say the preacher is being easy. Yeah, he temptation. Yeah, he slept around. And what you gonna do? You talked about him. Yeah, he was wrong. He know he wrong. But when you got a congregation, tell the preacher, look, don't quit, stay, preach. You made a mistake. You admit to it. We'll be praying for you. We'll be praying the Lord, ask him to help you. Because when we sin and we still and messed up, guess what? You pray for us. I'm just saying, I'm putting it in there. That's your friend. Listen to your friend. Listen to your enemy. They don't understand. They don't like you. Oh, your shoe's dirty. You could have used that other polish. And when you use that other polish, what happened? It works. God has a way of turning your enemy into your friend or associate. Some people, we're here for a season. Some people here for the rest of our lives. You may have about 3 friends, but they don't care nothing about what you are, whether you rich or poor. Oh, I saw you with so-and-so, so they don't care about that. Let folks go. And my whole thought is when I saw, and I admit that, I saw Tyler Perry's movie Mother Didn't Go to Jail. That play really touched when he started talking to them. If somebody don't want you, you be like, well, I see you when I see you. You don't have to buy nobody anything to be their friend. You don't have to donate to anybody to be their friend. Because most of the time, if you can donate on here, you can donate to some of the homeless folks out there that really need it. These folks got jobs on here, and you rich, you got money, and then you talking about donation. That tells me you broke. You've been broke all this time, but you flawed like you got money. You ain't got a dime. Or do you? We don't know that. Don't show nobody your money. They don't need to know all that. People. I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking on what things I saw and what I've been seeing. You smoking weed, you need to stop. You need to stop. Don't make an excuse. Well, you know, you got cataracts, I gotta smoke. If somebody else jump into a river, are you gonna jump in there too? Oh, I gotta jump in the river because I got cataracts, and if I get in that dirty water to clean my water, you gonna jump really? Are you serious gonna jump in that river? No. Come on, y'all. A lot of time you listen to the wrong people. You very seldom see a channel talking about wild edibles. You got some. Some folk go out there, man, that's eating grass. Do you know exactly what that grass is? You know you need a 3-leaf clover. You know that. You know you can eat some of them dandelions out there. Wash them, eat them like greens, right? Put them in a salad. No, y'all don't know nothing about that. All y'all know about is going off on each other. You know, it feels good when you as a human being can do for yourself. Be independent. Even when you're handicapped or you sick, try your best to be very independent so you won't have to call or need somebody. Because one thing about it, you don't want to be a burden, and you can sense when it's being burdened. When you hear little stuff, little body, like I see some things. Even sometimes when you listen to people talk, they telling you right then. I'm just saying, y'all, you do what you want. I'm going to tell you like it is. Something wrong somewhere. Somebody got some serious issues going on because somebody else got a different belief. We're gonna excommunicate and not deal with you. We go to church, and a pastor said we're gonna excommunicate because of the fact that we don't believe what you believe. Sometimes you have to go to the book yourself. Even a minister can make errors. He ain't the only one. He a man or woman. Daddy said, go back to the book. I'm mad. I'm mad because People's Lounge got a different look. People's Lounge started talking good about the people we was talking about, and see, there's a problem. Other people talk about you, and then you ask them, okay, then what you do? Don't you have some faults? You perfect? No. It is what it is. I just want y'all to take time and look and see before you make emphasis calling somebody a flip-flop and they call you the same thing. They could probably call you even worse. There are some things that are wrong. Yes, a person studied to do the same thing they did wrong to other people. You have to learn to forgive, because then who did you do wrong? Who did you say something to? Who did you cuss out? Some people, some older people don't even want to learn from younger people. Some people, everybody has a different outlook on a person. You got some, man, Gears is the man. Gears is this, Gears that. No, he ain't. That's to me. Because he made fun of me. But I keep it a buck. Just saying. I'm just using an example. But it is actually true. You don't see me, oh man, that punk. I just stop. I just sit back and let people see things for themselves. You may say, oh man, that dude there, man, that Myron real cool. I said, yeah. But then you have to see for yourself. Next minute, know, man, he this, he this, that. Yeah, he that, but sometimes some things he say may be accurate. Some things be accurate. We don't want to say, well, you right, man. Hey, it is what it is. We don't want to say, natural knowledge, yeah, you this, you that. She might be telling you something true. Natural knowledge. She may tell you what food you need to eat. Tell you where to go to look for certain vegetables to eat. Treat your water. Teaching you how to treat your water. Get that hot water and freeze it and drink it. Chemicals are all around us. All around us, but it's right there where you least expect it. I don't want to eat no meat. I don't let it clog your artery up. And then you eat the vegetable. Did you clean it real good? Because they do pesticide. I'm just saying, y'all, helpers to one another. Friends. Friends versus friends. Godly. Boy, I tell you. I had to see, I said, the enemy gone. That don't mean it gone. There's more than one. Then you pick up new folk, you don't know nothing about, and they talking bad about you. I'm like, golly, who these folk? Hey, who these folk over here? They talking bad. Everybody deserves a chance. God has the last say so. When you talk about somebody, just stop and think and say, wait a minute. I just called her a crackhead. She probably don't even deal with crack no more. So how'd I know? She might got a job. How'd I know? What I need to be worried about is being me. If I feel like the people in the J4K community is a bad thing, all you have to do is, well, sometimes, go somewhere else positive where you can get a more better understanding people that's on your level. I try to deal with all of them because didn't nobody leave me. God didn't leave me. Some people, even your parent, they did all they could, and they said you ain't hit on nothing. But then, as you grow old and older, they see it, and after they pass, the things you're going through, you remember that they told you that. They tell you about a job. They try to, teach you things. When you go on the job, go to work on time or a little bit earlier. Do your job and get out of there. When you get in your car, get as far away from there you can. You got a life. It's good to have careers. It's good to have careers. You got people that are farmers. They farming they land for food. But see, you got to uplift. You got every time you go to a channel, there ain't no uplifting. There's always negative against somebody else. Where's the uplifting at, y'all? She ain't my friend. We ain't cool. All you got, a lot of them what? Got negative toward who? Bam. Instead of going on and pray, so okay, I back off her. Let me, Lord, help her. And while you helping her, Lord, help me too. They don't put themselves in it, people lounge. They don't put themselves in it. No, they don't do that. Foot soldier, they don't put themselves in it when they pray. So Lord, help me. Because I just offended somebody. He's sitting there looking at you, listening to you, how you dog somebody. And then he said, hold up, we're going to hold this blessing. You never know how God thinks, man. You looking, oh, we're going to get him a new car, but wait a minute, hold this blessing. That may be held for 2 or 3 years. I'm just saying, y'all. Eric Brown need prayer and help too. And not just only praying, sometimes we need to fast. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, how you doing? Got to get it together. That's all. I'm just saying, y'all. Just get it together. Don't dog your friend. You trying to get views, and you say I don't like views. I don't be caring about that. Yes, you do. You love the views. I was talking to somebody in the community wall, and the man we know, I hate to say it, but even John, I never forget when what's called said, man, you disrespect Mother's Day. That's what John Frank said. You disrespect Mother's Day. Man, go on somewhere, clown. I said, wow. And Father's Day, you did all that talking and cussing and just did the same thing. So we as a people, we had to pray for them. That's all. And I admit, wait a minute, on some things, like I said, Myron said, Liz, I mean, yeah, you got a point there. You got a point on some things, yes. Some things you sit back and look. Then when you start seeing it going, you see that same cycle. The average person come in and say, Eric, that's what they're doing. They just trying to get views. They get views off each other. And if you see all their views, most they get views from people right that know them. Now it's good to get a worldwide view, you know what I'm saying? But these folk here, they ain't doing so good. They ain't doing so good in the monetizing. Some are, some ain't. Some people try to bribe you to come to their channel by playing certain things, doing certain things, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna. I said it, but I'm not gonna say the other word. For some things, I have to catch myself saying. That's all, y'all. I was just trying to say that if that's your friend, you cool. Then when you said that they flip flopping, the only thing you have to worry about is, are you a flip flop? Did you just flip on your friend? Now, sometimes you're like, well, I don't talk to that person. Some people come in the chat and you just don't speak to. You just don't say nothing to. So that's just the way it is, y'all. Y'all, it's 3 something. Ooh, shut. But I can't go to sleep, y'all. Y'all know why? Eric Brown cannot go to sleep. I already had my sleep. I just want y'all to see what I'm saying, because that's just embarrassing. That's just bad. That make it seem like, you the enemy. Everybody is not the same. Everybody is not the same. Understand it. We all different. Some people like green, some don't. Some people like spinach, some don't. But don't downgrade your friend. Don't do your friend like that. Don't do your partner like that. That ain't cool. I'm just saying, it ain't cool. Oh yes. Any question, comments? This channel was brought to you by YouTube, the worldwide media. If you want a media that you can look at food, talk, laugh, hee hee, the most famous one is YouTube. All right then. Anybody got any comments or questions? Oh. All right. Well, I guess I go ahead on and finish watch some movies, do some reading. But I just want to let y'all know. Thank y'all for coming in to Eric Brown's Live. And y'all take care. I'll see y'all later.